I'm Fiona Henderson. Welcome back to The Travelling Lawyer. Today we're at the River of Life in the centre of Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. Being a company director comes with serious responsibilities. But many directors don't realise just how personal those responsibilities can become, particularly if you're a foreign director of an Australian subsidiary. In Australia, there are several areas where directors can be held personally liable. Not the company, you personally. And unlike the US and other countries, there is no exclusion for your family residence. Even if you didn't directly cause the issue, the law can still hold you responsible in Australia, putting your personal assets on the line. The most well-known of these is responsibility for insolvent trading. If a company continues to incur debts while it can't pay them as they fall due, and you don't act, you may be personally liable. There's also liability for unpaid tax. The Australian Taxation Office can issue a director's penalty notice, making you personally responsible for unpaid PAYG withholding tax, that's your employees' tax, unpaid superannuation for your employees, unpaid goods and services tax. If your reporting obligations for these three particular taxes aren't met on time, then your liability as a director is locked in, even if the company goes into liquidation. So it's really important that you lodge your returns on time. And then there's stepping stones liability, where the company breaches the law and the director is held liable for failing to act with due care and diligence to prevent it. And that can apply particularly in environmental cases. Work health and safety is another responsibility that directors have. In most states, directors can be prosecuted personally, including criminal charges, if there's a serious workplace incident and the company hasn't met its health and safety obligations. In many cases, those penalties can't be insured against. Directors of subsidiaries, particularly those appointed by offshore parent companies, needs to take extra care. Often this role is treated as a formality, a box to tick. The assumption is the director will simply follow the instructions from the parent company. But under Australian law, that's just not how it works. You are expected to exercise independent judgment. And if you don't, you wear the consequences. If that's a reality that you're operating in, then you need the right protections in place, because otherwise the personal risk is very real. And if you're based in Australia, they will come for you first. We're going to talk more about the basic protections that you can put in place as an in-country director, taking instructions from head office, in our next video. Until next time, I'm Fiona Henderson, Director of Argyll Law. I'll see you next time.